Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero. Welcome back to another live stream. Today we've got a decent challenge lined up for you. We have a best of 13 between Tumstep and Big SiZe 1v1 challenge. But I believe Big SiZe is running late. I believe there's a lot of traffic in Copenhagen where he lives at the moment, and I think he's trying to get home. So we will create the game and we will see if Big SiZe is drastically late or not. But we will go over the rules and stuff like that first of all as well. So today, yeah, we have Big SiZe against Tumstep in a 1v1. It's a best of 13. It's the first to win 7 games. $25. Sponsored by a guy called Stanislav. It's not the same Stanislav as Zezon though, because Zezon goes by 2 names. Goes by Stanislav and Zezon, but it's not that guy. It's another guy, Russian guy, I believe. And yeah, we're gonna have any ranked maps plus Arizona Airfield, Arctic Arena, Forest of Camelot, Canyon Frost, Bitter Winter Balanced, and Alfie's Haven, which is pretty much any decent map is basically viable today. And then we've got a list of matchups for the players to choose from. So we've got Tox v Nuke, China versus Super Weapon, Tank v GLA, Stealth versus Air, Demo v Laser, Nuke and China, Infant Stealth, Laser and Inf, Stealth and Tox. So quite a few matchups actually. And then if there's some mirrors chosen, there'll be a Tox mirror followed by a Tank mirror. They both play together on different maps. Whoever chooses the matchup will then, the other player will choose the map. If it goes to a 6-6 decider situation, which it could well do today, by the way, because Tumstep's playing amazingly and has a lot of confidence lately, playing really, really fast. And Big SiZe is obviously a 0-hour legend, so I actually think it's going to be kind of close today, and I'm actually maybe even going to pick Tumstep. I don't know, you know. But yeah, if it does go to a decider, there will be a Super Weapon mirror on Oil Rampage. This was chosen by Stanislav, who is the sponsor, who wanted to see a Super Weapon mirror on Oil Rampage. Could be super epic, to be fair. Loads of Auroras and EMPs and particle cannons, all that kind of stuff. Probably mainly Auroras. If there's any mismatch or DC or anything like that, I'll decide what is going on. So we got Dante TV here. He'll be streaming in Russian, I believe. And Big SiZe is still stuck in traffic. But I imagine he will be here very soon. Gonna make sure he has the Radmin details. But yo, welcome everyone in the chat. Yo, Ellie Ali. Little Blackout, welcome to you. Patricia, welcome to you. Aunt Mafia, welcome to you. Ash Billington, welcome to you, mate. Good to see you. Kirill, welcome to you. Assassin. Yasir, welcome to you. Ibrahim. Dr. Box. Xcal was here earlier. I don't know if he still is. Yo, Sam. He's picking Tumstep to win 7-4. Yeah, you see, man. Probably not everyone has heard of Tumstep, but trust me, he's very good. He's positive against, like, everyone in Zero, apart from, like, 2 or 3 people. And those 2 or 3 being, like, Xcal, Vivid, maybe Marikar. So, yeah, he's got a very good score. against a lot of people. SiZe does like Sand Scorpion, so I'm probably going to pick that preemptively. Tumstep. Tumstep will pick the first matchup. Ash Billington wants a big shout out. Shout out to Ash Billington. Yo, little black cat. Yo, Mohammed. Mohammed Yassim says hello, chat. Excal is here. He says believe in big size. Excal, what is your scoreline prediction here? I think it's going to go to 6-6 decider, and then I think Tumstep's going to win the super weapon mirror. That's what I think. But it's very hard to predict, to be honest, because Tumstep said that he's had never actually played big size before. So not actually too sure. Yo, Joel, welcome to you. The Lord, welcome to you. Yes, big size is out of his house, stuck in traffic, apparently. He was on a night out last night, apparently. So I said, are you hungover? Is that why you're delaying? But apparently he had some errands to run. Yeah, welcome everyone in the chat. Everyone is saying hi today. Everyone is being nice. What V1V says hi there. Yo, dude, where is my cat? Nice name. Might be the best name in the chat, actually. Yo, Firearm. Abdul Rahman, welcome to you. You want to do a poll? How do we do a poll nowadays? Start a poll. All right, we started a poll. To be honest, I usually get a bit annoyed at the polls because, like, when you join a chat, it like takes up a big part of it. Takes up a big part of the chat area, and you have to like click and hide it. Project 9, welcome to you. He says, are there any 1v1 50k tournaments? Yeah, there's one about to start, and it's like $4,050. So yeah. That's a very big answer to your question right away, and it's literally about to start. Excal is the host of that. No Radza says 7-2 for SiZe. Okay, going quite the other way. Aunt Mafia says, I don't know if you knew, but the nickname Tumstep is taken from his name and pronounced Timstep. English you is like I. Oh, right, okay. Okay, so we call him Timstep. Ah, Tumstep. Okay, big size is winning the poll so far, 77%. Ifinity Jones, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. We only recently hit 35,000 subscribers, by the way. Other people were paying attention more than me. I got a few messages saying congrats on 35k, and I checked, and actually we did hit it. So cheers for that, guys. Appreciate it. Vivid is in the house. He says king size with a massive axe. Good luck to Timmy. Everyone's quite into this one, actually. I think it's an interesting one, because if they genuinely haven't played a challenge or played against each other in a tournament before, it's kind of unknown territory. And just because someone beats someone and that other person is better than whoever, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can decipher who's going to win today. It all depends on the day. And if SiZe is just rocking up after being out of the house for 2 hours, probably not going to have warmed up. Yeah, SiZe is still running 10 minutes late. Hopefully he's here in the next minute or so. I saw Xcal's prediction. He went with big size. 7-5 for big size. Okay. What about the first couple of games? Because if Tumstep's warmed up, because he's been online for 2 hours, Tumstep. He was messaging me 2 hours ago. But so was SiZe. But I know SiZe has been out of the house. But Tumstep, I reckon he'll have been warming up. Apparently, Tumstep's really young as well, by the way. It's like old versus young today, basically. SiZe is like the same age as me or a little bit older. I think he must be like 34. I'm 33. Oh, I think Tumstep's 17. You could double Tumstep's age, and that is Big SiZe's age. Let's ask him. Tumstep, are you 17 years old? That's what someone said. It's like, if he's really good here at 17, what's it going to be like in a couple of years? Or is 17-year-old peak reaction time? Or do you even need fast reaction times in 0 hours? Probably a question. Don't think you do, actually. Not like in an FPS game. Vastal says is Rage coming back for the World Series. I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. I highly doubt Google will ever come back as well. Tumstep's 15. So you could double Tumstep's age and then still have a couple of years to add on to get to SiZe's age. You literally... That's crazy. You could be SiZe's son. You could actually be SiZe's son. That's funny, man. Well, SiZe is winning the vote with 74%. Someone said man versus baby. That's kind of fitting, actually. Yo, Rafe, welcome to you. The Sai Original says kick Dante. Well, Dante's the Russian streamer, so I think we're going to leave him in. Tarek says, do I plan on posting some tutorials? Yes. I've got loads of tutorials already on the channel, but I actually... Sometimes I look back on tutorials I made 4 years ago, and I think I can do a better job now, so sometimes I think about getting rid of them and starting a new tutorial series. So yeah, it's always in my mind. Yo, Invisible Tony, welcome to you. Ahmed Matug, welcome to you. Mohammed Yassim says love to all mothers. It's Mother's Day in... Is it Mother's Day in the US today or something? It's not Mother's Day in the UK, because UK was like 2 months ago we had Mother's Day. That's what the confusing thing is. Okay, SiZe is online. He's got the green icon. He has the green icon by his name. Dude, where is my cat? Says the game is older than Tumstep. True. Okay, SiZe is actually in the game now. He's on 0 according to Discord. Authentic Inquiry says Tumstep is younger than 0. SiZe is trying to find the game. He says he can't see the game. Told him to reboot Radman. Dante left and now Big SiZe is here. It's funny. All right, so we're about to kick off. Oh, Mother's Day in Denmark as well. I didn't, yeah, I don't know. It's confusing, isn't it? Not in the UK, but yeah, some other countries. I don't know the list of countries. I thought it was just the US, but apparently Denmark as well. Actually, wouldn't mind seeing the Southeast Haven being played. Xcal saying check Discord. Okay, so welcome to game number 1 up in the top left of Sand Scorpion, a map chosen by Big Size. It is the man himself, the orange player today. Does he normally play in orange? I think he does, actually, yeah. The China Vanilla. This is Big Size. All the way down in the bottom left, less than half of his age of Big Size. This is the Purple Beast. Up and coming, very, very pro player. This is the China Nuke, which is Tumstep. So yeah, to us in England, it looks like Tumstep, and if you're American, probably Tumstep. But apparently you say it like Tumstep. So it's Timmy versus Big Size. So, Tumstep chose this matchup. However, I think it is Big Size territory, or at least very familiar territory for him. Because he loves the China matchups. He loves Nuke Mirror. I think he's probably maybe the absolute single best player in Nuke Mirror in the game, maybe. Or at least one of. Top 3 of all time, it would be his own words. But China versus Nuke is obviously different, but it's still territory he's very, very comfortable with, I am sure. So he's sending out his red guards. So is Tumstep. So red guard versus red guard. SiZe is so far winning the middle engagement, but Tumstep is here with a GAT. He's going to shut down that Ranger, taking a little bit of damage on that GAT. It's actually no Helix from either player as of yet. Closing the poll. SiZe won the poll with 72% and 100 votes, 117 votes. Okay, Battlemaster explodes there, kills the outpost. SiZe is streaming through the middle with all these units. He's also got a War Factory now on the left-hand side, sending a Flamer straight to this position where Tumstep is building a bunker, but he's going to get a nasty surprise when this Flamer actually just goes around the back of it and actually just starts flaming it down. He could even just kill the bunker as well. For now, just playing it safe, just going to flame down everything with the Flamer at a distance. SiZe also harassing this oil a little bit, but gets stopped by a Battlemaster. And Tumstep is fully producing now on double war factory. But SiZe has the middle oil. He's preparing a helix. He has his safe oil and he has the top oil as well. But Tumstep is taking damage. On his trucks at the back there. Outpost comes in once again from Big SiZe, but there is a Battlemaster in his base, but there are double helix out for Big SiZe, and he's moving out at the wrong time. He is not seeing this Battlemaster round the back. Could get a dozer here. Will he go for a dozer, or will he just start hitting the trucks? Yeah, it's quite vulnerable, all of this stuff, to a Battlemaster, but Tumstep, weirdly, is not harassing. He's actually just sending the Battlemaster back. That's a mistake there from Tumstep. Oh, it's a really bad mistake, that, actually. Because that could have caused so much harassment and damage around the back. Could have killed a dozer. Could have killed maybe 2 or 3 or even 4 trucks. But I think Tumstep literally probably selected one of his Battlemasters, double-tapped E to pull them all back somewhere, and therefore pulled that one back and lost it. So, yeah, maybe a bit of a mistake there from him. But if he can get this massive army rolling out for in the middle, because he's tech now as well, he could actually cause some serious damage. SiZe coming in with 3 helixes, focusing down the Gats first, and maybe this was a bit of an overextension here from Tumstep. Sending out Gats without an ECM or just 2 Gats is a bit of a risk when you know the enemy could have multiple helixes. SiZe choosing not to repair his helixes just yet, but he is repairing in the air by the speaker tower. But you can heal faster on the ground. You see, SiZe could be hunted now. If that Battlemaster earlier had hunted that one, SiZe would be hunted. But you could have said if he didn't have a second dozer, he probably wouldn't have risked that. But he's bunkered that off, and that's really annoying now for Tumstep. Okay, double flamer here from Big SiZe, but Big SiZe doesn't care. He's just flying around the side. Yeah, flame walling that off. Just going to fly in and pick off this prop. I would say quite an advantage here for Big SiZe, especially considering the matchup. Having this extra supply here is a big advantage, but yeah, Tumstep does have this oil in the middle. Lix is going to be chased away. What he wants to think about getting chain guns. I think them Gats are going to die. That ECM's not close enough, and that one's already nearly dead as it is. Yeah, when I said this is Big SiZe territory, literally is Big SiZe territory. It's like his favorite map and one of his favorite matchups. So I'd say this is a big... It's looking like a big victory here for Big SiZe. Yo, Chubby Dano, I'm good, thank you, man. How are you? Haven't seen you for a while. I definitely remember your name. Flame is coming in now, taking out Tumstep's oil. That's a big pick off, taking out that oil and the war factory as well. There's 5 helixes out now as well. I hope he's getting the subliminal mesh in, because it'll make the helixes much more strong. Much stronger. A couple of tank hunters for SiZe. They shouldn't do too much. If he gets the chain... He has got a chain gun, actually. So, yeah, he could do some big damage against those elixirs. Would be risky, actually, to push it. Flamer starts to damage the Gats. Helix is coming in. They are being heavily focused by these Gats. But are these elixirs going to get on top of it? They are. Taking out the Overlord. But SiZe is losing a lot as well. He's only got the machine guns left on the Helix that's actually dealing damage. Artillery now coming in from Big SiZe. He's got over 2,000 XP. Artillery takes out the other war factory. Looking pretty bad for the purple nuclear. That is Tumstep. Feels weird saying Tumstep. But Tumstep is apparently the wrong pronunciation. Okay, Gats protecting this oil. The thing is, yeah, some people in the chat are saying that that SiZe will definitely win it the other way. I'm not so sure, you know, because I actually think China's okay here. SiZe getting his CC capped. He does have one dozer out, so he's got one dozer exposed at the minute. These Gats could intercept the elixirs, but they're not paying attention. Not paying attention, man. And SiZe wasn't even paying attention either, but he still clears it up. Okay, supply now being built in the middle by Tumstep. Both the oils at the top are dead. That oil is dead. That oil is dead. But Big SiZe has one big oil left. Maybe turned away a little bit prematurely there, Big SiZe. I think he should have just stayed and just fought it. He would have killed it faster. Loses one licks. Flamers from Big SiZe once again. He's living these flamers against the nuke, actually, isn't he? I think he realizes when there's actually a lot of Gats out, flame walls are actually pretty good at dealing damage against Gats. So, yeah, he's weakening the Gats and then coming in with elixirs later on to pick them off. Lotus is finally going to get caught up with and killed. She's already pretty low as it is. But that is still the last dozers. If Tumstep's got any way of killing that dozer, he should definitely go for it. The question is, what has he got? He hasn't got very much. Because he hasn't got this left-hand side island. And he hasn't got an oil. Will his support powers even reach that? And does he even know where that is? He's got his tank hunters here, so it is possible. It is possible that he can see that or just seeing the edge of it. Artillery coming through. SiZe is moving his CC regardless. Carpet bomb comes in. Trucks get absolutely annihilated. Very nice carpet. Artillery coming in. Okay, quite a big artillery there. One Licks has been picked off by these Gats that are pushing. Tumstep not giving up at all, and he has done some quite good damage, and you can see on the XP there. It's not been a complete steamroll from SiZe, but it's like kind of an almost steamroll, isn't it? SiZe is taking damage and losing stuff, but it's still quite a convincing win, I think, even though he's not got main supply or many oils, only got one oil. But Tumstep just literally has nothing. He's struggling to deal with even flamers. Gat's taking a lot of damage. SiZe got a really nice combo, to be fair. ECMs, flamers, and then the elixirs. But Tumstep not giving up just yet, but he has no choice soon because he's only got 1,700 left on his main supply. Zero, last drop in the chat. Where is the 15k float? Do you mean the 36k float? That is a big size float, 36k. Or 23k he likes as well. He's not really fussed. As long as you're in the double digits, okay? 10k and above. Yeah, these flamers are doing insane damage. SiZe just has a great understanding of this matchup. He has got the subliminal mesher now, which sometimes he doesn't get that for ages. At least he's got it now, though. Okay, carpet bomb coming in for Big SiZe. Probably kill the dozer there as well. Yeah, kill the dozer, kill the Warfactor, might kill a Gat. GG. Well played. Very, very nice there from Big SiZe. Coming in cold as well after being out of the house for 2 hours. Not warming up or anything, just rocks up and just obliterates Tumstep in Tumstep's own matchup as well. But yeah, you could say, even though it was Tumstep's matchup, it's Big SiZe territory. It's Big SiZe's map. Matchup he's very, very confident in, and you saw it there. Very, very well played to Big SiZe. I'm just going to grab a drink quickly while the players join. Okay, let's kick off with game number 2. Big SiZe will now play the nuke. So, all the way up in the top left, we have the China Vanilla, which is the purple player. This is Tumstep. To me and you, it looks like Tumstep, but apparently you say Tumstep. Down in the bottom right, we have the orange Danish Viking Orange Beast. This is the China Nuke player. That is Big SiZe. Yeah, even with cold hands, someone, Zero Last Drop in the chat, is saying 2-0 incoming. Let's get some China music since we got a China matchup. Okay, Big SiZe, War Factory Barracks, double barracks, and the Helix from Tumstep. Not grabbing his second supply, though. Not so sure about that, you know. Get my drink out. It's just a Red Bull. Nothing too funky. Okay, bunker on the left-hand side from Tumstep. The difference here is that SiZe went for that very, very early, didn't he? Whereas here, Tumstep is dropping down the bunker, but obviously he's gone for the licks here as well. Yeah, not so sure about not getting that. Big SiZe has gone for the 2 supplies. And the oils, and he's actually winning the engagement on the oils as well. He's going to get probably 1, 2, 3, 4. But there is a Helix straight out from Tumstep. He's getting his second supply now. Lix is coming through, ignores the flamer for now, focuses on the gap. Very good decision. And the Helix, yeah, because there's a lot of there's a lot of water here, so if there's gats there and then the Helix goes across the water, it's not easy to chase it. So when there's a lot of water like that, I think it's good for the Lix to be flying around doing a lot of damage. And SiZe has made a Battlemaster next. Okay, that is a mistake from him. And he might even just get hunted here. Where's the Everdozer? The Everdozer's gone over here, so Big SiZe is about to get big hunted by the little Tumstep. It's a flamer, actually, from SiZe. He's being very brazen here, not making gats until the very last second. Tumstep's trying to focus down this oil. That's a very good target, but you've left it alive anyway. But he now needs to get that dozer. He needs to... Why didn't he just fly left and realize where that dozer was? Because now, having not hunted SiZe and taken a lot of damage on the Helix... he does have the middle oil, though, Tumstep. Yeah, a massive missed opportunity not going for the dozer hunt there, honestly. Because then you could have just dropped the bunker there. Bunker there. Just flown around with a Helix. Keeping SiZe on his toes. But now you're letting SiZe expand here. I'm not so sure, man. Big advantage to be gained there from hunting SiZe, I think. Xcal will be raging if you're still watching this. Okay, Tumstep's still trying to fly around with this Lix. Outpost kind of dead here. I think SiZe should force fire that down so as to not let the enemy get the XP from the bomb planted on it. Tumstep now in the middle with his Lix. There is a gat here though, weakening that Lix again. Is going to have to go back and take time to repair once again. But Tumstep is getting this oil, and he's got another Helix actually. But it's not got the... Oh, no, it does have the bunker now. Just upgraded the bunker now. But these 2 extra supplies, man. This is crazy money. 60k on this island in total down at the bottom left. And it's both games. SiZe has just won this. Where it was you saw Tumstep just being more passive about this area, where you should see SiZe just be more brazen. He just comes over here and just takes it. Very, very simple. Goes over there and builds a war factory, and that's it. Yeah, I have a feeling now SiZe is just going to fill the map with GATs, because he's only against helixes. So he has a huge money advantage. He has 3 war factories about to be built. And he just needs to spread GATs everywhere and get the chain gun upgrade. And then the elixers will literally not be able to do anything. As long as you've got 2 or 3 GATs on each entrance, or where the elixirs could come. Here is 1 GAT to be picked off. He doesn't have the chain guns yet. There is an Overlord here that could get picked off, but there is a lot of GATs supporting it. Depends how far it goes. It's actually going quite away from the GATs. Elixirs coming in. GATs now in range. These elixirs really need to cause some immense damage, but I'm really struggling to see how they can cause all that damage. Even the war factory here is going to survive. That oil survived there. Yeah, Tumstep's really giving it a good go. I just think strategically, he has made some bad decisions, I think, that might end up costing this game. Yeah, SiZe coming in now. He's got a chain gun upgrade. So that army now can guarantee just go in and kill everything. The elixirs will have to go somewhere else. Where are the elixirs going to go? There's only a few GATs here. A few tank gunners might help taking out the elixirs as well. But yeah, it has to be a base trade now. But why is Big SiZe just sitting there? SiZe floating 5k, which is not crazy by his standards, actually. It's actually legendary by his standards. He's spending so much cash. Elixirs are causing damage, but there's GATs coming in. Jace is away. But I think ultimately there's going to be more and more GATs produced, and no matter what damage these elixirs cause, let's say they take out a CC, even hunt him or whatever, eventually they're going to get cleared by all these GATs, and meanwhile Big SiZe is in the base. So I'm pretty sure that is a SiZe victory, and it's another comfortable victory, really. It came down to several things, I think. SiZe winning most of the oils in the early game. SiZe dominating this left-hand side. Some bad decision-making by the licks. Not finishing out oil was terrible. Not dozer hunting SiZe was terrible. Got to smell blood when you kill the first dozer and you're flying around with the licks, and you've got the weaker army, which is the China Vanilla, really. Even though China Vanilla has a good chance here with the elixirs and the open water and stuff. If you get one dozer early, you've got to try and go for the second one, especially when it's pretty obvious it's going to be on this left-hand side. Tumstep's frozen the GG, SiZe GG, and that is a 2-0 there for Big SiZe. From a cold start from him as well, because he didn't warm up, at least to my knowledge. Just rocking up and just winning 2-0. Very, very nice. Okay, now it'll be SiZe's matchup. And it'll be Tumstep's map. I actually really wouldn't mind seeing some of this new stuff, like Alfie's Haven, Arizona Airfield. I just love seeing new, fresh stuff being played. Stealth versus Tox. I think that's actually Tumstep territory. I actually think it's both their territory, but probably more so Tumstep. I think it's going to be pretty confident on that. I think Tumstep will be happy. Dark9 says, where is the webcam? Well, I'm still in my pajamas, so no webcam today. Oil Rampage. Yeah, baby. Epic choice. See you in 60 minutes. Okay, I'm really looking forward to this. Got big energy for this. Oil Rampage. Basically my... it's like it's probably my single favorite map to just watch a replay on. It's just fascinating on Oil Rampage. Really, really cool. Yo, Falric to sleep in. Welcome to you. It says bad streamer, to be honest, because I'm not on webcam. Well, the thing is, if I showed you my pajamas, you would realize why. Like the stream would get demonetized instantly. Down in the bottom left, we have the purple 15-year-old Tumstep. This is the GLA Tox player. Down in the bottom left. All the way up in the top right, we have the GLA Stealth of the orange Danish Viking. This is Big SiZe. Yeah, Tumstep growing a lot of confidence lately, and like I said before, positive against a lot of players in 0 bar like maybe 2 or 3 people. I think he helped arrange this challenge. I think he wanted to face Big SiZe, and he's never faced him before. So that just shows you if he actually actively sought the challenge. Just shows you his confidence, or the fact that he wants to prove himself against Big SiZe, the self-proclaimed top 3 of all time. Which, to be fair, we say self-proclaimed, but he probably is top 3 of all time, Big SiZe. So. Okay, Big SiZe has gone for 2 big supplies, whereas Tumstep has just opted for the 1. I think he's opting for the 1 because he's prioritizing getting all the oils very, very quickly. And also the first technical can just run straight here, kill those workers, run around the back and kill those workers very, very easily on this map. Someone in the chat whose name I can't pronounce says I just started watching CLC General's content. My nostalgia. An RTS game. Good to see you here, man. Okay, Tumstep denied 1 oil, loses the technical, come in with another technical round the back though. This is SiZe's weakness, you know. He goes 2 supplies and he's very susceptible to a technical round the back, just killing all of his workers. I know that because I've played against him on this map on GLA Mirror. And there was some challenge I played against him, where the final decider was a Tox Mirror on this map. Can't remember actually which one that was, but yeah, just sending 1 technical round SiZe's back here and just killing all the workers tends to be a very, very viable option. So Tumstep getting most of his oils in refineries. I say refineries, only got 1, but he's not captured it yet. He's making his 2nd supply now. This area has been denied on the left-hand side. Tumstep's forward position. Tumstep, sorry. 2nd and 3rd arms dealer for Tumstep. Just 1 arms dealer for SiZe. Standard day in the office for him. He doesn't need to macro up or anything. He starts his palace straight away. Tumstep's already building a palace as well. So yeah, 3 arms dealers and a palace versus 1 arms dealer and a palace just started. But yeah, the difference is that Tumstep's getting his oils quicker. SiZe putting pressure on this oil there. SiZe is denying this oil. It was about to be captured. But Tumstep only just getting his refinery, but SiZe is miles off his refinery anyway. And both players have been focused heavily on technicals and stuff like that. 2nd arms dealer now for Big SiZe. I think Tumstep's on familiar territory here on Oil Rampage. Hence, he picked the map. I think he will know to drop down Scud Storms straight away. It seems to be the meta. 2 or 3 Scud Storms and 1 market to get your upgrades. And then just keep making the Scud Storms, I think. Okay, technical coming in for big size. Is that a TNT? What is it? No, it's empty. He's trying to deny this stuff down here, but he realizes it's all been captured already. And Tumstep now pushing out with the Scorpions. He's actually ahead in XP by almost double. Okay, big size making a lot of quads. Because the main thing he can make is quads until the buggies are out. So Scud Storm now being built. So Tumstep did prioritize getting a market out. So we're getting the workers' shoes, which is still very good. I probably would have made the Scud Storm even a tiny little bit quicker. Prioritize the Scud and then get the black market later. I normally wouldn't say that, but I would say that probably so on this map. Little Black Cat says it's unusual not to see this map being played by Marikar. Yeah, true. Marikar does love this map. That is true. But other players do play it. Big Size is not his favorite map. Fargo is not his favorite map either. But unique maps are going to have people who love it and some people who dislike it. It definitely is a unique map. Okay, 2 Scud Storms being built by Tumstep and Big Size building 1. Tumstep's going to try and finish off this oil. I don't know if he should have just committed there, you know. Sacrifice the Scorpions to kill that. I don't know. I think TNTs are very useful here, but will that TNT for Big Size get in? Maybe going that way wasn't the best of choices. Maybe sneaking down the right-hand side to TNT. These could be a bit better. 3rd Scud Storm being built now by Tumstep. Okay, we got a market being built by Big... sorry, not a market. What am I talking about? A tunnel network being built on the left-hand side by Big Size. Yeah, if it was Fargo, he'd be building an aggressive market. Something that Fargo likes to do. Like, he does an aggressive particle cannon sometimes. Okay, Size making some more workers there. Oh, look at that. Oh, man, that is bad. Look at that. The workers aren't even collecting because this silly worker here. Oh my god, that is awful. Someone clip this and report that to Zazon because this is just... The fact that that worker holds everything up is really just ridiculous. The Size's economy is hurt here. He is pushing though with a lot of buggies and scorpions. Sorry, I keep saying scorpions. Quads, I mean. Tech RPG here from Tumstep. But I think he needs his own buggies. He's got battle busters actually, but how loaded are they? Yeah, Tumstep's at risk of losing 1 oil here. It is getting hit by these quads and by these buggies. First Scud Storm is up for Big Size, but 2 are out for Tumstep as well. Tumstep just needs to play hold the line. And he does have a disadvantage in the terms of the buggies for Size are cheaper, and Size also has a stealth tunnel, so that's the advantage in the buggy wars. But if he can hold out, he can fire his 3 Scud Storms. That will cause some big damage to Big Size. But yeah, Tumstep's made a lack of units here, and he is losing a bit of ground, I think. He's going to lose 2 oils for this. Buggy's coming in for Tumstep. Oh, second oil goes down. So he's going to need to try and even the playing field there. You don't want to be 2 oils down against big size. Okay, SiZe pushing on the left-hand side now. Tumstep thought about popping there, but went back. Trying to pick off another oil here. Tumstep is 4 Scud Storms ahead. He's got 5 versus SiZe's 1. Quite a fully loaded bunker there by Tumstep. Is this oil going to get picked off? I think it's going to survive, only just. SiZe really wants to pick that off. He has committed quite a lot of resources to it so far. Both players are floating a little bit, but it's understandable because there's a lot of income on this map. And they're heavily focusing here on the left-hand side. Big SiZe is getting the bounty money. Is Tumstep getting the bounty money? Can't see a CC yet. He's building another Scud Storm. Yeah, look at that supply, man. So Tumstep's mined out, but that one's not mined out yet because I suppose SiZe would only just float with the money anyway. He's floating 11k anyway. So it does it not making that much of a difference. Second and third Scud Storms labeled. So he's labeling them 1, 2, 3 because that one's going to fire first, then that one, and then that one. So with this upgrade here down the bottom right with the Anthrax Gamma, I believe that the Scud Storm of the GLA Tox will do more damage then. I don't know what the percentage is. They should do more damage. Than it normally would, and I guess it probably will or should do more damage than the stealth one. It will also leave behind the toxin pool or whatever you want to call it. So big SiZe is going to take a big shot to the face very, very soon. I think that will be the target, or maybe there. Because that's a guaranteed 2 oils if you fire it there. There was recently a bit of talk on the forums about where you pinpoint the Scud to do the maximum damage. And apparently, like, if you want to hit the dead center of that market, you fire it a bit to the left to do the maximum damage in the center of the circle. So you fire it a bit to the left. So if you want to kill both of them oils, maybe you would fire it like there or there or something like that. You'd fire it a little bit to the left. So yeah, we'll see where he fires it in a second. We've got 14 seconds. Tumstep continues to hold for now. Yeah, SiZe is stealth, so he could stealth his markets as well and just spread out all over the map. He's slowly building up the Scud Storms as well, and he's got quite a good spread on them, whereas that is all kind of built up together, so could take a big hit there. Scud Storm is heading over to the left. And he's going to go for this, I think. But will it kill it, though? Or will it leave it super, super low? I think, you know, from experience, it will reset it. Because that toxin is doing very, very little damage to it. It's going to fire anyway, though. It's going to fire anyway, whereas big SiZe is going to hit. It's going to go for the oils. Has he fired it a bit to the left? Oh, you see, it's not always. Oh, see, that one has died. It has been reset. Problem is, it's been reset at a bad time now. The tox pool there actually might override the Anthrax Gamma. Yeah, it has. And that worker's died now. Rebuilding it. Madara says, I always kill 2 oils in this map. Firing it in the center. Okay, you must show me then, because every time I've seen it, it leaves it like that. And I think Big Size knows how to fire it in the center. So I think, yeah, that's a classic example. If he fired it dead in the middle there, if he'd have fired it slightly to the left, it probably would have killed that one. So I think my theory is right so far. Yo, Findama, welcome to you, man. Long time no see. Welcome to this epic challenge. You've just tuned in to. Okay, if we do a Scud Storm count, we've got 6 against 5. The 6 being for Tumstep, but he's building another one. Tumstep needs to repair that oil, because if SiZe fires one like here, for example, it's going to take that oil out anyway. So yeah, better to repair it. Another Scud Storm here now being fired by Tumstep. Oh, I've actually missed one there. Oh, it actually... it actually did just kill it. Maybe it's because... yeah, maybe it's because there was one there earlier or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe it just had a little bit of HP taken off it. Okay, Big Size is going to fire 2 Scuds in less than 10 seconds. So that one is trying to be rebuilt, but that worker's died a couple of times there, I think. Tumstep with a massive pop in SiZe's base. Now, I don't know if SiZe is going to be able to hold that. It's quite a lot of buggies. SiZe is going to fire his Scud, though. Anthrax coming in as well. And that's legendary. It's going to kill all SiZe's buggies there. That is a really nice play there by Tumstep. Doesn't really matter where that Scud hits. There would have been better, though, I think. Because SiZe is probably about to die here. So all these buggies in the back. I told you this matchup will suit Tumstep. And we are seeing that. He's played this really, really well. Yeah, I don't really know what SiZe is going to do now. He's going to try and remake his production over on the left-hand side, but it's gonna... really require some kind of miracle here to stay in it, because he's going to lose... all of his markets and stuff over on the right-hand side, and SiZe doesn't care. He's not firing the Scud there to clear that. He's actually still firing it into the base of Tumstep, and he's trying to kill these Scuds, but it's not killing him. That oil died. You see, if it had been repaired earlier, it would have survived. It only took like one shot there. Oh, here comes the Anthrax bomb. Weird that it's coming from over there. Seems weird, doesn't it? But yeah, it comes from the closest part with the CC, I suppose, so yeah. I think a lot of people would have already used the Scud Storm to clear that position, because it's going to cause so much damage here to SiZe. Yeah, SiZe's production is massively destroyed. SiZe has tried his own sneak attack down here, but it's been shut down straight away by a nice mix of Scorpions and Buggies by Tumstep. SiZe's going to try and hold the quads and RPGs, but it's not going to be enough. These RPGs will get cleared up by these Scorpions really, really easily. SiZe actually has a Scud Storm advantage, amazingly. But his base is going to be completely level soon. He's trying to rebuild the palace over here. He's trying to clear this toxin in his base. Tumstep continuing the rampage, like, yeah, if you just use the Scud here to clear this, I know it seems like a big waste of a super weapon to clear a sneak attack, but look at the damage it's causing. It's wrecked most of SiZe's base. SiZe is still hanging in there, but I think we know this is GG. GG there from SiZe. Yeah, clearing that sneak attack was essential, really, even if it was a waste of a super weapon. But really, really well played there to Tumstep. Gets himself on the scoreboard 2-1. Definitely giving some confidence there as well. Look at units destroyed. SiZe did get more cash, though. Okay, Tumstep will now play with a stealth in the top. Yo, Logico, welcome to you. Yo, Collins, welcome everyone in the chat. Steven, OBG, Russian Rocket, Hedgehog. XXI, welcome to you. Yeah, do you think Tumstep will be able to win with a stealth as well? Or do you think the Tox is too strong here? Like the buggy wars, like I said, the stealth tunnel advantage, GPS scramble, and the cheaper buggies do play a massive part. But yeah, Toxin up close and personal engagements, like we saw before with the Scorpions and stuff, is very, very strong. Amphex Gamma Bus is very, very strong. So advantages of both sides here, but Tumstep with quite a convincing win there as the Tox. But we've now got the Jelly Tox with the orange, the Danish Viking. This is Big SiZe down in the south position. All the way up in the top, we have the purple Jelly Stealth. This is GC Tumstep. So double barracks from Tumstep very, very quickly. I think he will do something similar again, which is just going for the 1 supply, whereas you saw Big SiZe going for 2 supplies. But like I said in the previous game, Big SiZe is definitely susceptible to a technical. Just coming here, wiping out all them workers, going around the back and wiping out all of those. I think you'll see something similar here again. And I think Tumstep did get a very big advantage from getting more of the oil sooner, and I think he has a refinery sooner as well. He had 3 arms dealers faster, and he had his palace faster. Whereas Big SiZe prioritizing that second supply. Mohammed in the chat says saboteurs are key here for the GLA stealth in resetting the scuds. I think it gets to a point though where actually, no, you might be right actually. I suppose even if the Tox builds a few tunnels here, a few tunnels there, a few tunnels there, saboteurs on a bike can just get past as well. So I think it'll only work 2 or 3 times before he starts building loads of stingers and stopping it. Technical here for Tumstep, technical here for SiZe. Yeah, SiZe's technical low impact again. Tumstep's low impact so far because he's just kind of chilling. SiZe doesn't really scrap deny that much. Let's Tumstep here get the technical scrap. Nice micro here. Oh. I say that and then he just goes and wastes it. He could get a super tech if he killed that one. But again, I think he knows he wants to go for these workers. But why didn't he just go past, man? Why didn't you go past? Bad decision there from Tumstep. Just go past. Run over all of them. He probably would have got trapped though, I suppose. But I think he would have had... He didn't do anything really. He didn't even kill that rebel. He could have run in there and killed a load of workers. Colin says, Marikor is shaking with anger. No saboteurs at 1 second into the game. No saboteurs, no hijackers. In patch 1.06, saboteurs were quite popular because I think they built a little bit quicker and they were a little bit cheaper. Like, people were putting them inside of people's supplies, stealing $1,000 cash. SiZe winning the technical engagement over here on the left-hand side. I'm pretty sure he's got a scrapped up tech. Bit of veterancy on these technicals here as well. That one there gets wasted, though. Tumstep is on all of his oils, building his second supply. Whereas the difference is, again, that SiZe is on no oils. No way. He's on no oils. This is the difference. And look, Tumstep's already on 3 arms dealers palace again. But he was not prepared for this tech RPG push here from Big SiZe. And yeah, Big SiZe is killing the oils in the top left. Tumstep's built all his infrastructure very, very quickly, but not enough units. Lost 1 oil for that. And they might lose all of this stuff as well. Like, this tech RPG push from SiZe is deadly. But Tumstep's trying to hold it as much as he can. There's a hijacker on the way. You can't hijack it while there's RPGs in there, though. That's the thing. This is keeping Tumstep occupied a lot. It's giving SiZe time to capture his oils and catch up. Yeah. XP kind of even. Good job to kill that RPG as well. You don't want to leave him with vision there. But yeah, this has the market already being built. And SiZe has not even started his palace. Crazy. And he's not even got the bottom right oils and stuff. Yeah, SiZe's macro sometimes not the greatest. Like, that was a decent push and you've killed 1 oil and stuff. But I don't know, man. I think getting your palace, at least by now, and having these oils in refinery, all of them, I think is kind of key. It's not me in the chat says, hi, Domi, I love you. Love you too, baby. SiZe is going heavy Scorpions because the 3 arms dealer push is kind of a telltale for that. But if Tumstep just makes a lot of buggies and gets the upgrade, he can chill here and pick away at all of this army. There's a few hijackers here, though. Steals a Scorpion, steals 2 Scorpions, comes in with his battle bus here as well. But the battle bus is focused on the RPGs, which is not ideal. And I think so far so good there for Tumstep. He's basically held that with next to 0 damage. Okay, you lose the hijacker and you give away the XP of the Scorpion that you lost, but it also takes away the rockets. Could go whole mode. Ooh, no. Yeah, SiZe is going to relentlessly try to pressure, but Tumstep's already building a scud. Battle bus does go down to the hole here. More and more tunnels being built on the left. Trying to hold against this inevitable Scorpion push. More and more RPGs. But the Scorpions fire these toxin shells, so the RPGs do get cleared up pretty easily. I'm surprised at the lack of buggies, honestly. There is another hijacker out. So Stealth is doing true stealth tactics. He steals the strong Scorpion, actually. It's got the Vet 1 on it. It was half HP, though. Snatch in the chat says Fargo's the best Lithuanian player of all time. Yeah, true, actually, yeah. He's the only Lithuanian player of all time, actually. So that's why he's the best Lithuanian player. Strangely. SiZe continuing to push on the left-hand side. 4 arms dealers, CC being built by SiZe. Really, really surprised at the lack of buggies and Jarman here for Tumstep. I think it's a big mistake. He's still sticking with the battle buses. But where's the Jarman to kill these RPGs, to snipe away at the Scorpions and just to weaken the army and be annoying? Someone in the chat says where SiZe from. He's from Denmark, Copenhagen, I believe. Yeah. Oh, buggies are finally out now. Okay. After nearly 8 minutes. Where is the Jean-Michel? I mean, yeah, this push is kind of good, but as soon as you start to see the buggies amassing, you panic a bit because they can just pick away at your army all day long. But yeah, I'm just surprised at the lack of a Jean-Michel still. Buggy ammo upgrade is now in play. But RPG is just pushing these buggies back when otherwise they should be picking off all of this. So yeah, not as impressive here from Tumstep, I don't think. Tumstep. SiZe now expanding to this supply over on the left. First Scud Storm is out. Second and third are being built. SiZe making a few markets. SiZe playing this a lot differently to how the previous game played out. But yeah, there's just not enough units here for Tumstep. He's building all these Scud Storms, but he's not got enough buggies, man. There should be equal. For every Scorpion, you should have one buggy. And there should be Jean-Michel clearing this up as well. But yeah, he's letting SiZe take away more oils. SiZe even capturing this one. Battlebush is being sent to his death. I think Tumstep's panicking a little bit here. And not managing his money and units as well as he should be. Okay, SiZe on his own buggies now, which are more expensive than the stealth ones, remember. Jean-Michel is finally out after almost 10 minutes. The problem is now SiZe is going to be also on his Jarman, so it might come down to a bit of a patience game who wins the Jarman battle. Yeah, that's an annoyance there. Tumstep needs to get that one back. SiZe now thinking about pushing on the right-hand side. We've got Jean-Michel here. SiZe doesn't have the buggy ammo upgrade yet. He's still trying to kill this oil on the right. Oh, he's probably going to get it as well. Jean-Michel there going a bit too close to the tunnel. Tumstep mistake, man. It's because he's under pressure, I think. But he does have 3 Scud Storms to fire, so he could kill the oils. It's all just about this hold at the minute. Tumstep trying to reclaim this land. He's got a couple of rebels on the right-hand side there with that oil. Dark9 said in the chat, it'd be nice to see SiZe going for some TNTs whilst also doing this push. Yeah, I kind of agree. But actually, what I would more like to see is Tumstep not only holding here with buggies against the Scorpions, but also behind that, going for TNTs down the side of Tumstep's, not SiZe's, and actually going for these oils and stuff like that. Yeah, annoyingly about this position here, I don't think SiZe will be able to stop that rebel there. It's going to be pretty difficult to stop that. SiZe will have to go here. He is coming around to stop it, but he's got himself into a bad position now, and he might lose a load of buggies for it, yeah. So he's going to, Tumstep's going to get that oil, and he's going to kill a load of SiZe buggies there. And he's got 3 Scud Storms to fire in between 1 and 2 minutes. But he needs to get this supply back because SiZe has got a huge supply advantage. Because it's +1 for SiZe and -1 for Tumstep. Difference of 2. Yeah, GPS scramble now in play. for Tumstep. He's on level 5 now as well, so if he gets a CC, he has got a CC. And Frax Bomb on here could be very nice. Not sure if SiZe has got any Scorpions where he'd force fire the ground and clear it. Okay, Tumstep being a bit annoying over on the right-hand side. Why have we not seen the Anthrax Bomb from Tumstep? I get the feeling that he's not clicked on his stuff. Wow, a bit of a Fargo pop there. He did kill some of SiZe's stuff, but I think he lost every single buggy there, Tumstep. His base is very compact as well, so if he takes that one Scudstorm from SiZe, could do a lot of damage. Probably there is the best target on top of the palace. Tumstep going to fire his Scudstorm though. Where is he going to hit? Kill some SiZe buggies there. Get ready for the Scudstorm. It is going to be this one. Where is that going? It's going for these two oils over here because these are more closer together. Pretty much always do kill them two oils. So that's a nice hit. It's got another one to fire in 8 seconds as well. SiZe floating 10k. SiZe has gone very minimalistic on the economy. He's not making many markets at all. I think even hitting that position would be decent. Where is it going? Okay, let's see if Tumstep knows how to fire his Scud. Didn't kill it again, see. But killing the refinery and the oil is still very, very good in this map, especially when the guy's on 4 war factories. 10% discount on all them vehicles is a lot. Another Scudstorm fired by Tumstep now. I still think here would be a legendary target. Wait, is there this time? Whoa, he's going to get a lot of buggies there, and that is a lot of money in the bank there for Tumstep. Tumstep, whatever. Yeah, that's some pretty decent hits. I mean, just imagine if Tumstep had have gone buggies a bit sooner and John Mikel a bit sooner and held this push a little bit better, he'd be winning this game with ease. And I still think he's ahead here after them Scudstorm hits. I think because he made some of them mistakes, not going buggy soon enough. He took more damage here than he needed to, I think. Tumstep is going for this Scud, turning his focus now to the buggies. He's going to get it, I think. He's going to get that Scud. That's number 2, though. Number 1 is actually over here. But he's got a Saboteur there. Of course he had. Marikar is going to appear in the chat. With a massive grin on his face. I think these buggies just need to get out of here now. He's killed that oil as well. Really, really nice. He's actually going to hang around. No way, man. No way. SiZe is excited to fire that Scud, but he's going to get a nasty surprise. And the Saboteur goes in, then he's going to take another 3 Scudstorms to the face before SiZe can do anything about it. Tumstep is in his element here. It's going to be 2-2. Surely this is going to be 2-2. Although it is insanely close still. The Saboteur is waiting till the very last second. A load of RPGs pop here as well from Tumstep. He continues to pop. He could pop some workers here, start building some more tunnels. SiZe is going way too close with his buggies. Is SiZe just giving up at this point? It's another sneak attack that's ended the game, and he's reset the Scud. SiZe. Oh man, he was excited to fire that. I know he was. He was very happy to fire that. Anthrax Bomb comes in. But have we even seen the Anthrax Bomb from Tumstep? Not so sure. Anthrax Bomb does hit all of the stuff. We'll clear up the sneak attack completely. Sneak attack will remain, though. But this is a fascinating game, actually. Still anybody's game, I think. Besides only on 1 oil, and that 1 oil is on like 1 HP. Tumstep now trying to reclaim this supply on the left-hand side. It's still 4.4k, but SiZe is still collecting here, albeit with one worker. SiZe wants this buggy back. Colin says you seem like a drum and bass guy. Yes, I am. You probably know that from my Instagram stuff. Oh, man, what are you doing with this Jarman? It was a Vet 2 as well. Not to be confused with a Vet 3, though, on a bike. Another market gets taken out. AP ammo quads and buggies here for Tumstep. And, yeah. I think SiZe might be able to hold eventually. But he's still taking damage and losing another market there is a big blow. Anthrax bomb coming in this time from Tumstep. He can't force fire the ground though with his Scorpion. SiZe just tries to do it straight away. But he still loses his lower HP units, which are the buggies and stuff. I think killing that is kind of important, you know. GG from SiZe. No way, man. No way. It could have been a cleaner victory there for Tumstep, I think. But he just has his build order better. Going one supply, prioritizing the oils. Usually his tech harassment's better. But Big SiZe went for a very big, bold strategy there. Full War Factory Scorpion spam down the left-hand side. Almost won the game with that, I think. He made very, very good success. And Tumstep didn't handle it, in my view, in the best way, but he still came out on top by camping with the scuds. Yeah, very well played, and it goes 2-2. And interestingly, SiZe chose that matchup and lost both. And the matchup that Tumstep chose, he lost both of them as well. So, yeah, is it bad awareness of the strengths of the other player and bad choices of the matchups? Maybe thinking you're strong in something when actually the other player is even stronger at it? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's a big part of it come down to the map, because the map there was chosen by Tumstep. 2-2 is the score, all tied up. Yeah, this set is sponsored by a guy called Stanislav. The demo laser. Demo laser. Vendetta. SiZe will play the laser first. Okay, down in the south, we have the orange player with the USA laser. This is Big SiZe. All the way up in the top, we have the purple player with a GLA Demolition. This is GC Tumstep. Okay, SiZe sometimes likes to do this. I wonder if he would have done this time, which is build a more forward supply. And then your dozer is therefore in a better position to go for some crushers. So he will be able to get some probably worker crushers, but also his, obviously, supply will be here. So Tech RPG on the cliff can stop this from collecting. This set was not sponsored by Zezon. It was sponsored by another guy called Stanislav. Demo trap attempted to be built there by Tumstep. I think laser has advantage here, honestly. Don't think it's unwinnable for the demo. Anything is possible, of course. But I do think that the laser has advantage. One of the main reasons is the technicals are more expensive for demo. Highly reliant on your first TNT getting in and doing some damage. But also it's quite an open map. Like, even though there's a tunnel there and 2 bunkers and stuff, and there's going to be a tunnel here on the right, you could still squeeze there with your Vs. You could still squeeze down the right with your Vs. You could still go there with your Vs, or anywhere there with the Vs. It's quite open. Technical chasing the V here. We'll get it. Tech RPG. Trying to do some damage on the right. There's a TNT inside of that. Oh! Oh! The lace lock has actually killed his war factory. Oh my god. Man, this is why I love Zero. This is why I love Zero. Oh my god. He's got a super tech. Everything was going well for SiZe, and then all of a sudden everything's just turned against him, man. That laser lock there, killing his own war factory with the laser lock, is insane. SiZe hanging in there, but Tumstep's aggression here, and the Vs, the poor micro just running into a bunch of technicals when there's TNT inside of there. Yeah, it's not ideal. Technical now coming in for Tumstep, runs over the MDs. It's another TNT, another supply gets hit, and Big SiZe is taking a lot of big damage. SiZe trying to get the oils on the right. He's actually got one. Could be a way back into the game for Big SiZe there. Tumstep's actually expanded on the left. Not expanded here. It could be a wise little tip to take from Tumstep here. Tumstep seems on it with the speed and the micro here. TNT and an oil. He's repeated TNTs all the way through the game, which I really, really like. But yeah, the tip could be, instead of taking this third supply, which is very, very open, you can get attacked from anywhere here or anywhere here on the right. Going over here on the left-hand side, there's a couple of tunnels, and it's nice and secure. Is that another TNT? It's got something in it. It's got one TNT left inside of it. He was trying to do a Fargo, which is basically people started, instead of making just 3 TNTs inside of your technical, they will make an additional 1. And then just took the technical round the back, and when you go to clear it, it'll evac it and force fire the ground and do some serious damage. So, yeah, something I think that Fargo started doing, and then people have kind of copied it. SiZe's still in the game. He's built up a critical mass of Vs, but if he steps on a demo trap, which sometimes he is susceptible to, especially when he's got no scout drone on top of these Vs, which he doesn't have now. Tech RPG here from Tumstep. Takes out a V. Very nice. I think SiZe has lost this one, honestly. Tumstep very, very good in this matchup, and I think it's one of SiZe's weaker matchups is the USA GLA ones. I think that's why this has been chosen. Whoa, look at the... Both oils have been TNT. The TNTs here from Tumstep are just relentless, and he's getting a palace. He's playing demo exactly like you need to. 4th supply now going up for him. SiZe is scared to move out his dozer in case he gets hunted. Very, very nice play here from the purple 15-year-old player. You would never believe it. Yes, he is one of the... maybe the youngest player we have. But he's so quick and has a great understanding of the game, has improved massively. And he is basically tearing SiZe apart here in this particular game. Maybe getting some confidence from those GLA mirrors we just saw. I think he thrives with GLA here. I think a lot of people love GLA, you know. I think Marikar loves GLA. Fargo loves GLA. I think SiZe and Boyka both love their GLA as well. And that's another TNT, and it's a double. That's it. It's got to be GG. You can't come back from these TNTs, man. This is another one. Unbelievable. Unbelievable how he just got a double TNT while there's 4 Vs sitting there. With MDs, Rangers, and whatever else as well. SiZe is just a bit shell-shocked. I think. It's just relentless. Look, here's another one. SiZe might even get kicked. He could have 3 TNTs there and 2 there. He's just going for the dozer. Legendary. It's just actually unbelievable. Tumstep is ripping SiZe apart here. Combat drop from Big SiZe on top of the workers. Tumstep doesn't care that much. It's going to distract him, but all you need is another TNT here, or even Tech RPG. Tumstep actually going for the Vs. I think this might be a mistake here. And that's quite a big mistake there from Tumstep. Probably panicked a little bit when you don't need to do that. You just need to completely ignore that and just go straight for the base. Look, SiZe has only got 2 buildings, and it's obvious he's only got 2 buildings. So look where the Chinooks are floating by. Yeah, Tumstep really struggling here with the decision making, I think. Ooh, that's legendary. Okay. All right. Stand corrected. It was a bit panicky up until that point, but once he got the demo upgrade, he just pressed I on those technicals, and it's just ripped apart, man. Just got ripped apart. That SiZe's matchup again. Was it? No, wait. SiZe's map. SiZe's map. Tumstep's matchup. 3-2 is the score. The tides have turned from the 2-0 start that Big SiZe had. Tumstep is now in the lead. Mental. Yeah, I feel like Tumstep's in his prime in the set now. Like maybe he's the one that started a bit cold, but you saw the sheer speed there from Tumstep, just relentless TNTs over and over again, managing to double hit buildings while there was V's there, and just TNT in every supply, every oil. SiZe just had no chance in that game. Down in the south now, what do you say? Laser with the purple. This is GC Tumstep. All the way up in the north with the orange is the GLA Demolition. That is Big SiZe. So Tumstep going for a different strategy, which is just going for the 2 safe supplies, not doing this more aggressive strat. Vindama in the chat says, SiZe, we need to have a talk. Are they going to choose Alfie's Haven? You know what? I actually don't think they will choose Alfie's Haven, because I think it's a bit unfamiliar. They don't probably really know it, but I do like some of the new maps. Like, I wouldn't mind actually seeing Alfie's Haven, to be honest. I like this laser strategy on the left-hand side. Laser turret. Laser turret, basically one of the best defenses in the game. Firebase also very strong. EMP turret also very strong. But laser turret is just a good all-rounder. Can stop TNTs, can kill buildings. TNT dropped off here from SiZe, but not as fast and ferocious as Tumstep. Misses the target. Tumstep preemptively building another power. The powers here for USA Laser only cost 700, where it's like 800 for the other USAs. Big SiZe building a sneaky tunnel on the left-hand side. He's coming in with a technical around the side on the right. And here as well, but he's going to run into that laser turret. Ooh, TNT still gets in though. And the Tech RPG is here as well. Classic GLA, man. Tech RPG, TNT at the same time. Tumstep thinking about building that supply again. He's got his Chinooks just chilling here for a second. You can put 3 Chinooks on each of these crates here. I think that was a mistake there by Tumstep. He pulled one from here over there. Was a little bit weird. But he is now restabilizing. But SiZe has got a bit of a surround on the base. He can attack from here with a TNT. He can attack from here. Or he can go straight down the middle. He's got a tunnel over here as well. But SiZe is under pressure too, even though it may not look like it, because if you wait around, you will eventually be against a big group of Vs that's going to push out across the map and just kill you. So, like I said before, the Vs can go anywhere. Like there is a big entrance, for example. But Tumstep rather, is pushing out here without an ambulance, which is a little bit strange. Always need an ambulance, just in case things go wrong. You can get straight to the hospital. You are playing against big SiZe, so that's quite a possibility. SiZe has expanded to a 3rd supply. Doesn't have any oils yet, but he has control of the oils. Another technical coming in for big SiZe. Okay, bit risky doing it near the Laser Patriot, but it's actually quite nice. I was thinking why not go for the safe War Factory, because it guaranteed would have got the War Factory. But actually doing it over there, getting the Dozer and that 2nd supply is actually kind of good. But how will SiZe now deal with this group of Vs? They're cornered against the side of the map. 1V at least is going to get picked off. Had 2 MDs inside of it. They go down as well. SiZe only losing 1 technical. 1 for 1, that's pretty nice. V's coming in from the back as well. And SiZe getting a little bit surrounded here. His tunnel is only 50% rebuilt. He's trying to chase that V, but he gets cornered now. Or surrounded even by Vs. Loses a lot of technicals. Only 1 survives. Tumstep could just go here now and finish off this whole area. And that technical as well. Combat drop on the right-hand side has damaged a lot of the tunnel. Tumstep with a bit of a mistake there, losing his ambulance and a V, just running straight into the technicals. Tumstep control on these MDs is a bit messed up as well. He's just sending them all over the place. Because that ambulance got picked off, he now needs to go back, regroup with an ambulance before pushing out again. SiZe's going to build a few demo traps. One of the best buildings in the game, maybe the even best building in the game with the amount of cash that it costs and the speed that it builds. A $200 demo trap can change things a lot. But if you leave the worker there, it's pretty obvious what's going to be there. Yeah, Tumstep collecting on 3 Chinooks on his main. Needs to put 1 here, or at least one more over here. No point collecting 3 on a full dock like that. Tumstep with some nice micro so far. He's approaching level 3. If he kills that tunnel, not going to be level 3 yet, but he's going to be very close. Rangers again, trying to pick off some workers, collecting. Ooh, baby. Ooh! Could if he'd have manually detonated that, he could have probably got 1v. Big pop here from Big SiZe. Might kill 1v, but likewise, a few technicals here are going to go down. Only one technical, actually. Still needs to be careful of that V, because that tunnel could focus on it and kill it. But Tumstep is gaining ground. Don't like that from SiZe. Just 3 technicals against that massive army. Seems a bit panicky. Does get 1v, though, with the help of the RPGs there. Tumstep losing the Chinook, but he is gaining ground. No palace in sight. SiZe is only collecting on 1 worker on the left side. Yeah, Tumstep. It looks like he's won. There's just... I don't think SiZe is going to be able to stop that. SiZe coming in from the back, trying to pick off the ambulance. Comes in from the side now, picks off 1v. He knows now he just needs to hold this. SiZe floating 2k. Maybe he could have built 1 or 2 more tunnels there with that cash. But it's all about the micro here of these Vs now. And I don't think SiZe can stop this now because the arms dealer is going to get camped. Tumstep doesn't even care about the collection of his 4 Chinooks on his main at this moment. SiZe has lost both with the USA and with the GLA. Nice game, nice play by Tumstep. I think he knew this was SiZe's weakness. GLA USA seems to be, yeah, definitely a weakness for him. Okay, 4-2 is the score for Tumstep. Big SiZe's matchup now. Ooh, SiZe wants the mirrors. The mirrors are, if I'm not mistaken, a Tox mirror and then a tank mirror. And you have to play both of them once. Okay, Tumstep's going to think of a map. Little Black Guy says, has someone told SiZe this is for money? Yes, he knows this is for money. But GLA USA, I think, is known as one of his weaker matchups. All right, waiting for Tumstep to choose a map. Dralim Desert. Not my favorite map in the world, this one. But I know a lot of people like it. Yeah, a lot of people do like it. Okay. Mirror time. Down in the bottom left, we have the purple player with the GLA Tox. This is Tumstep. So SiZe, who chose the mirror matchups, which are Tox and Tank played back-to-back on different maps. Up at the top right, we have the orange player, Danish Viking. Also GLA Tox mirror. This is Big SiZe. Xcal says, remainder of the set is GLA Vanilla Mirror on Sand Scorpion, Nuke Mirror on Tournament Desert, and Tank Mirror on Snowy for SiZe. Well, Tank Mirror is next. It could be a Snowy Drought. The other two things are sadly not going to happen for SiZe, but we did start with kind of a SiZe matchup, didn't we, with the China and Nuke. Can't give him too much of an advantage. What's the worker situation here? Looking okay, actually. Tumstep's pretty good at boxing his stuff and getting his tunnels in the right places. Think I probably favor him here in a GLA mirror. But SiZe obviously also very confident in his GLA mirror. He's played like probably 1 million GLA mirrors against Boyka. That's all Boyka likes. His GLA mirrors. He won't play anything else. Okay, technical for Big SiZe coming in. Yeah, Tumstep is locked on it with some of his technicals. Decides to turn away though. Another tunnel for Big SiZe down in the bottom right. Take RPG blob dropped off for Tumstep, but I think SiZe is going to clear this. Oh, it's a bit close actually. It's a little bit close. Mutually assured destruction, really. Everything going down. Tumstep could get a tech RPG. Sorry, a tech super tech. But he decides to just run away. Yeah, kind of even. Both players lost kind of the same amount of stuff there. Maybe. Did SiZe lose more RPGs? I don't know. It's probably kind of even. But SiZe has control of 3 of the 4 oils, though, which is kind of important. And he's got a bit of a surround going on Tumstep's base. That is a really awkward position to get, because you've got these houses as well as that tunnel. I'd say SiZe's advantage here. And I think he needs the advantage being 4-2 down. So yeah, are we going to see a SiZe comeback here? Would be the second comeback of the set, because Tumstep was started 2-0 down, didn't he? Okay, SiZe getting 2 oils. SiZe already expanded as well. Yeah, he's more on top of his macro here. Tumstep has got his 3rd as well, though, but SiZe is prioritized getting this side. Someone in the chat, Ibrahim says, sadly, this is small SiZe today. Yeah, it's definitely that GLA USA game was small SiZe. A few Scorpions here for Tumstep. He's going to shut down this tunnel, probably. Ooh, a lot of RPGs for Big SiZe there. Get completely wrecked. But that RPG... Sorry, the technical is going to pay the price. Almost, though. Almost. SiZe is on a 3 oil to 1 lead, which is really, really decent for him. Only collecting on 4 workers on his main by the looks of it. He's on double arms delay production. So is Tumstep though. He's building his palace now. Tech RPG here for Tumstep. There's technicals and scorpions also here for SiZe. He's trying to really hold on to this position. Even though SiZe is getting harassed here, I think he's economically ahead because of the oil situation. If SiZe wins this, he can definitely also win a tank mirror. I think he's quite at home with a tank mirror as well. So this is his way here to equalize and bring it to 4-4. 100%. Yeah, SiZe just needs to get like 1 or 2 tunnels up here with the support of that tower. Can be very, very good. He's also creeping closer and closer to Tumstep's base. Tumstep basically has exactly a quarter of the map, doesn't he? It's like literally this bottom left quadrant or segment, whatever you want to call it. That's what he has. Yeah, and SiZe is in a comfortable position. I'm sure he loves Tox Mirror. It's probably his favorite Gilet mirror, I would reckon. He loves the scorpions. As we saw in the Oil Rampage game, the second Oil Rampage game. Super Tech is here. SiZe winning quite an important engagement there. A lot of scorpions picked off there of Tumstep. Been dominant chat saying SiZe has got this. I tend to agree. Although he's behind on tech. It's still winnable by Tumstep, but he's got quite a way to go. Because even if he TNT'd that oil, he'd still be 1 oil down. And taking these corners is going to be kind of difficult. So I was thinking about pushing here a load of scorpions and RPGs. First tunnel there of Tumstep goes down, but there are several lines of tunnels here and a palace. No Anthrax Gamma just yet. Yeah, these RPGs are very, very deadly. You just got to be careful. Once you fired your rockets, you probably better go back and then come in once you've reloaded. Okay, SiZe RPG is getting cleared. Anthrax Gamma in play for Tumstep. Not quite yet for SiZe. Although we're starting the buggy production. And SiZe still with a 2 oil lead. Scorpion's going to push for Tumstep here in the middle. He's going to try and pick off that oil, try and even things up. SiZe has popped the Nerva army here. Battle burst here for Tumstep, taking out several Scorpions of big size. Jean Kell in action, but he got picked off there by the toxin shells. Battle Bus here for Tumstep. Battle Bus will go down, but he's going to take out several units with him as well. Another Battle Bus comes out. A few buggies picked off, get some scrap here. Makes the Battle Bus a little bit more beefy, getting the scrap. Okay, quite a few markets being built by Tumstep. So he doesn't care about playing this for the long game, even though he's 2 oils down, which is interesting. Maybe realizing that SiZe likes to go heavy on the units and less so on the markets. So Tumstep is catching up economically. Both players are level 3. Jean Michael in action, but Tumstep wins the engagement. There is the dead Jarman. Another big pop here by Tumstep, but Tumstep's losing his only oil here. It's quite low HP, immediately being repaired. Worker shoes is in play. SiZe also got the worker shoes. Yeah, Tumstep holding on to his oil. He's building his CC now. Was he getting bounty money the whole time? Not 100% sure. Buggy pop on the left by big SiZe. There's a battle bus coming though. That tunnel's going to have to go down, I think. Buggies go inside. Buggies re-pop from a line further back. Yeah, SiZe winning quite an important engagement. Yeah, yes, the tunnel went down, but Tumstep also lost a lot of buggies. Rebel ambush actually killed the Jarman. The Jarman seemed to have been on guard mode. Battle bus comes running, but SiZe on the retreat. He's got one Scud Storm up. SiZe floating 10k. Whereas Tumstep is heavy on the markets, you know. I think SiZe needs a few more markets just to stay economically competitive. Otherwise, he's throwing away his advantage of having the oils. I'd say maybe even Tumstep's ahead economically now because he's got that many more markets than SiZe. Like 2 oils equates to 3 markets. So if we do a market count, SiZe currently only on 2. Against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 or 10. So Tumstep's economically ahead now. So even if you added 3 to that, it'd still be 10 to 5. This maybe SiZe has an army advantage. Got more buggies. SiZe building 3 more markets all at the same time. Yeah, so even though SiZe is economically behind and floating 10k, his buggy count is just higher. He's taking an XP lead now. He's got quite a lot of veterancy on these as well, and he's got all the upgrades for his buggies. Whereas not 100% that Tumstep has all of the upgrades for his, and he's mined out on every supply, but so is SiZe apart from this one on the right. Tumstep also doesn't have junk repair. Dopor says I never knew Domi is Russian. Yeah, I'm Russian, man. Russian mafia. You not tell by the accent. Yeah, SiZe spending his money a bit more now. Only floating 5k. He's taken out Tumstep's oil, so he's got a 3 oil lead now, which would be like 4.5 markets, something like that, nearly 5 markets. If you had 5 markets to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's done like 11 markets equivalent to roughly versus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so SiZe is economically ahead now, and XP ahead, and map control ahead, and army ahead as well, because he's got more buggies, more veterancy, more upgrades. So yeah, SiZe comfortably in the lead here. And could be able to bring it back to 4-4 here, because there's a tank mirror next, and I'm sure he's probably pretty confident on that as well. Yeah, Tumstep probably has less than a quarter of the map now. SiZe does love his map control. No buggies lost there for SiZe, I don't think. Jean Michael. Oh, Jean Michael there goes down to the Rebel ambush, but not before taking out SiZe, Jean. 3 battle busters here for Tumstep. Needs to come in and do some serious damage. Gets 1 or maybe even 2 of his battle busters hull moded. He has no junk repair, but he's trying to take out the #1 scud here of Big SiZe. Big SiZe for now doesn't care so much. He's still just taking out more and more map control of Tumstep. Rebel ambush to take out some buggies. I still got some decent veterancy here, though. Has taken out 1 scud and still pushing, though, with the 2 gamma buses. There is an angry mob here, though, from SiZe, which is a nice reaction, to be honest. Not a lot of people would do that. Anthrax bomb coming in for Big SiZe. Not the greatest Anthrax bomb in the world. It could have been a little bit more over there. But it is quite deep, but it's been cleared up anyway by the single Scorpion here of Tumstep. And SiZe is just kind of dominating this one. Just with the sheer map control, he's always pushing Tumstep back. Like I said before, he's got less than a quarter of the map now. And Tumstep's having to pop from like kind of awkward tunnels back here and go into awkward positions. Anthrax bomb now from Tumstep. It's going to be quite nice, actually. Yeah, it's going to be very nice. Takes out maybe 2 or 3 buggies. Not the most amazing hit, actually. Thought it would have killed a bit more. Big sneak attack from Tumstep. In previous games, it's the sneak attack that's actually ended up killing SiZe. But is SiZe going to be able to hold this one? Tumstep repops. Really wants to kill that, but he's committed now. He's committed his whole army to it. He's going to get the Scud Storm, but is he going to lose his whole army for it? SiZe going a little bit too close here to the Scorpions. SiZe now sending his own Scorpions. Scud Storm is actually going to fire for Tumstep, which is interesting. Where's he going to fire it, though? Could be on the production. Remember, SiZe still has that oil and that oil, which is definitely helping a lot. It's actually going to be on this Scud Storm here of SiZe's. I think it's going to reset it as well, you know, because that, like we said before, that tox residue is gonna slowly chip away at it and reset it, probably at an awkward time as well, if that's the 50-second one. So SiZe needs to hold against this. It's just the last few tanks battling it out. Yeah, it does take it out, and it was the 50-second one. It's not me in the chat likes casino games, wants me to upload more casino games. I know casino games are popular, so when it's possible, we'll do some more casino games. Tumstep. Now trying to clear a bit of this position. SiZe floating nearly 10k. The beacon number 1 has been left there, but there is no longer a scud there. It's a very compact base with Tumstep, and the game does continue. Sneak attack here from Tumstep. Rebel ambush on top of a tunnel where SiZe could have popped from, but he actually pops from this one anyway. SiZe needs to go back with his buggies here. Staying a little bit too close. Rebel ambush there for big SiZe. On top of the army. Massive, massive engagement here, but there's so many more buggies back here from SiZe now. But this battle bus getting a little bit close. It goes down eventually to the buggies. As long as SiZe can make these buggies survive. He's still in an okay position, and it's these oils that are really keeping SiZe really, really strong in this game. And SiZe is making, well, he's got 4 arms dealers. He's rebuilding the Scud Storm that died earlier. Yeah, a big part of this game, I think, was decided by an early tunnel there from big SiZe. Still possible for Tumstep, but he's about to take a Scud to the face, and when you've got a compact base like his, Scud is going to do more damage. Where would you fire it? You could kill the palace. It'll damage some of these tunnels, or probably kill all of them tunnels as well. You could hit between 2 markets and take out 2 of the markets, which might be a better option. Pence. Is on the palace. If in doubt, just go for the palace. It's a very, very good target. Takes away the ability to build more Scud Storms. Takes away the ability to build buggies. Or more markets. SiZe once again with a buggy advantage. Yeah, no more buggies to be produced by Tumstep unless he rebuilds his palace, but it's a long way off. And it's lucky, probably has like, what, 20% of the map, maybe 15% of the map at the most. Another sneak attack there from Tumstep, but Tumstep is just losing ground over and over again. And now his whole base is kind of exposed. The battle bus popped here. Plus a load of scorpions. Trying to go for a bit of a base trade. But when SiZe has so much map control that we know who's going to win the base trade. Because SiZe just has to focus in one area. Scud Storm going to be fired by Tumstep. Where is that going to hit? Could hit straight here. But in previous games, he still went for the base, even though he was dying. He still actually went for the base. Turned out to be the right decision in previous games. It's GG there from Tumstep, and Big SiZe bringing it back to 4-3. Has a tank mirror now, an opportunity to bring it to 4-4. Okay, so that was Tumstep's map. Now SiZe will choose the map. I think he'll choose Snowy Drought, you know? Although I wouldn't mind seeing something different. I think we will see Snowy Drought. Tank mirror on Snowy Drought has a very, very good chance of becoming an epic game. I'm going to put the map in a second when he joins. Just going to grab a drink. Okay, now back and ready for the tank mirror on Snowy Drought. SiZe does love this. In next pick, I choose the map matchup. Yes. Okay then, baby, let's go. Tank mirror Snowy Drought, always GG. All the way up in the top of the purple, this is the China tank player. That is GC Tumstep. All the way down in the south, we have the orange player, Danish Viking. China tank. Orange player for Big SiZe. Oh, Big SiZe, baby. What are you doing? Never see this from Big SiZe. Say we can't teach an old dog new tricks. Big SiZe is pulling out the stops every single time. And it's actually Tumstep going for something a bit more unorthodox, let's say. Sometimes it's Big SiZe that actually likes to do this. They'll make a barracks, 2 red guards. One there, or maybe even both there, actually. Whoa, why is he going over here? What are you doing? So what SiZe normally likes to do is get that and that, or he'll get that and that, and just try to hold initially. But yeah, I don't really like this from Tumstep, to be honest. Boyka loves it when I say baby. Well, Tumstep was seemingly going for SiZe's oil, which is actually quite amazing, really. He was trying to sneak a red god all the way down there to try and get SiZe's oil. Yeah, Xcal wants to make a note of the date SiZe waypoint scouted with a fake barracks. It's the first time I've ever seen him do that. It's the 14th of May, 2023 at about 14:15 was the time. So memory that will stay in our minds for a very long time. Normally SiZe doesn't waypoint scout. He just plays YOLO and still wins the game. Okay, Tumstep has his oil and refinery and is holding SiZe's aggression so far. SiZe is ahead in XP though. 3 Battle Masters versus an outpost. You will need to go back from that eventually. SiZe has got his Lotus out. He's on his 3rd supply. He's got his oil, about to get his refinery. But Tumstep at the moment seems to have a bit of a bigger force here in the middle. He doesn't have his 3rd just yet. He's only just building his prop. But he's had his oil and refinery for longer. Had a bigger discount on his units for longer. Yeah, Boyka loves it when I say baby. And you know one time I do when I say baby is when I hear Boyka's mum in the back. Boyka's mum in the background on the voice. It's the nicest voice I've heard in Zero, honestly. Wait till you hear it. It's like a TV voice for an advert or commercial. It's beautiful. I don't know if we'll hear it anymore, though. I don't know if Boyka's got his own place now. But if she wants to voice chat me in a second, Boyka, you can call me. And get her on stream. Pretty nice, I think. So yeah, Tumstep is taking more of a control here in the middle. He's still not on his 3rd, which I find a little bit strange. He's prioritizing getting his CC. I don't know how he quite lost the dozer. Maybe he lost it like here. Big engagement here. This is a very, very important one as well. Who is going to come out on top? I would say probably Tumstep is, because he's got more tank density here. But that said, though, there's a flame wall going off inside of Tumstep's whole army. And Big SiZe is holding strong. And he's getting loads of XP here. He's on basically double of Tumstep's XP. Big SiZe now poking on the right-hand side. It's going to pick off another Battle Master there. He's almost level 4, actually. I think if he kills that, he's level 4. He is level 4. CC only just being built, though. That's the difference. Tumstep, instead of expanding, actually prioritized getting that CC. But weirdly, he's not even level 3 yet. So SiZe is going to be able to fire all of his support powers now. Probably mine drop, artillery, stuff like that. But SiZe has got a really nice mix of units. Very, very well versed in all of the China mirrors, really. But Tank Mirror used to be like one of his strongest, or maybe his strongest matchup, I think. Really big beast in the China mirrors, big size. SiZe only has one GAT in this army, but there's no more tank hunters here from Tumstep. I think SiZe's in a commanding position here, to be fair. He has all of his supplies. He has his oil. He has his refinery. He is grabbing these buildings on the left-hand side. Tumstep's still in it, but when you lose this area, it just becomes really annoying to take any engagement over here. And SiZe is getting basically a free junk repair on all of his stuff as well. He's got the nationalism upgrade as well, which again boosts all your units. You see he's getting this big yellow thing around his units. Massive engagement now between these battle masters. SiZe coming out on top though. Tumstep is on the run. Does anyone know the stats of that nationalism upgrade, by the way? Like, what difference does it make? Is it 25% extra fire rate? I'd like someone to tell us the exact stats, what the nationalism does. It doesn't tell you in the game, I don't think. But SiZe here with these powerful units. Both of them have the autoload upgrade. Carpet bomb coming in. EMP coming in. And that was a stomping there from big SiZe. And it goes to 4-4. This set is heating up. We're halfway through, or just over halfway through, with 2.5 hours of game time played. Big SiZe extending his score to 4 to match Tumstep's. Boyka is his birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Toronto 416 in the chat says, you want to get 500k at the start, just go to your main files, Windows C drive, go to the skirmish folder and get rid of the starting cache and put in there how much you want. Nice, we'll use that against Fargo next April Fools. Okay, Tumstep wants Stealth Air. Oops, I can't type. Maybe it was like Canyon Frost or something. Liquid Gold. That's going to be nice. Okay, Tumstep wants to play with the stealth first. Big SiZe will play with the AFG. Air Force General. Okay, let's go. Okay, all the way down in the south position with the purple, although it does look a little bit pinky here, but it is still purple, just the different lighting on different maps. And the time of day, I think, set on the maps as well, you can set in the world builder. This is the purple stealth player with the name GC Tumstep. All the way up in the north of the map, the orange color, otherwise known as the Danish Viking. This is the USA Air Force, strongest general in the game. All round is Big SiZe. Can be won both ways here with the stealth or with the air. Stealth is exceptionally strong here because you get a tunnel here, bunker off this, get a tunnel here, put some guys in there. You can bunker off the map quite well. But if the Air Force does go Vs, you can go straight down the middle. Even if there's like one RPG in there, you can still squeeze past it and go straight for the arms dealer. Big SiZe getting a big crush over here on the left-hand side. There's a combine here. SiZe dropping down a barracks on this left-hand side. And he's gone for an airfield. So I think he's going to squeeze one Raptor out there to shut down the first technical. Maybe he's even going Comanches. I don't know. He's gone for one supply and 3 Chinooks so far. Ranger going to the right. Ranger on the left. Ranger in his base. Repairing the oil. SiZe is actually the one to secure this position. There's a TNT here, though. From Tumstep. Is he going to go straight to that Ranger? And even if he did, would he be in time to stop it? First tentacle is out, but it gets stopped by the King Raptor there of big SiZe. Four scoreline. Very, very evenly matched players so far. But the wins coming from different matchups for the different players. Technical there for Tumstep gets stopped again. Tumstep will just need to get a load of oils and just overwhelm the Raptors. Because the Raptors are very good when there's like one technical here, one technical there. But as soon as there's like 50 quads on the map, the Raptors are going to struggle a little bit more. But by that time, I think SiZe plans to transition into War Factory barracks and start making the Vs, which he's already doing now. King Raptors pick off a single quad over on the right. Tumstep, a very slow start for him. He's not getting his oils as quick as I would like. Why didn't he do an oil rampage build maybe and just go for one supply, double barracks, get all the oils? Seems to have been thrown off a bit by the Raptors and by this push over here on the left from SiZe. There is a worker over here. If SiZe doesn't see that, which he does actually, there's a V already on it. There's a worker back here as well, which SiZe is also on top of. Yeah, those tunnels could have been game-changing, but if SiZe is just on it, just paying attention. Then, yeah, they shouldn't even get up in the first place. You can't occupy that with TNT, by the way. Because if you select it and it's got a cyan health bar like that, I think it means it's ungarrisonable. You can't take it. You can't put a dude inside of it. SiZe seems to be dominating so far, and the XP would tell you that. Tumstep's not completely out of it. He is getting a bit of map control. He's finally going to take out this barracks, but SiZe just with a pretty funky and pretty nice build order. Yeah, SiZe utilizing these 2 King Raptors, just weaken or kill whatever he can, and then the V's coming in to finish off whatever remains. Tumstep does have the refinery there on the right as well. 10% discount on all of his vehicles. Search and destroy now, even more difficult to deal with things for Tumstep because of the 20% extra range on the Vs now. Fortified structure is in play. His palace is obviously up. Yeah, and when the buggies come streaming out, whoa, big pop there of the quads, but sadly for him does not take out any King Raptors, even though the quad pop was pretty much on time. But these Vs now can just clear up all of this for sure. You're seeing the true strength of the Air Force General here. Copper bomb comes in for big size. Takes out a market, but it will rebuild. It's technical back here. Shot by the Raptors. There's several quads coming in though, but there's loads of Vs. The Vs are actually going to sandwich these in. GG for Tumstep, and SiZe has pulled it back to 5-4. Very, very close set. But that particular game there was a complete domination by big size. 5-4 is the score. Go Fallen Angel, welcome to you. Welcome everyone in the chat, by the way. Madara, Mars, Valric is still here. Exile Hesso, Ali Marji, Abash is here as well. Welcome to you all. Okay, Tumstep will now play in the north position with the USA Air Force. Big size with the stealth. Yeah, big size very good on this map with the stealth. It's not a foregone conclusion that Tumstep will win with the Air Force, although SiZe has struggled in the previous GLA USA matchups. Okay, down in the south position with the orange with the GLA stealth. This is big size. All the way in the north position with the purple, the USA Air Force. Like I said before, the strongest army in the game. This is GC Tumstep. Tumstep. Yeah, shout out to Stanislav for sponsoring this set. It would not be possible without him. Seems every challenge nowadays gets sponsored, and if there's no sponsorship, the challenges don't happen, or certain players don't want to play without sponsorship, which I find a little bit weird. Or a little bit sad that players won't play each other in a set without money. Some players literally outright refuse to play if there is no money on the line. But yeah, shout out to Stanislav for making this one happen. And don't forget to like the stream if you enjoy these challenges between these top players. Tumstep now fighting from behind. He's going for a similar strat to what SiZe did. Going for the airfield. Double barracks. Worker on the right. That's going to get denied. If that ranger just goes straight in there, it will get denied. Some players actually like to combat drop that from the very beginning. Oh, do you see what he did? He force fired it. So even if that worker had gone to go in the building, he wouldn't have been able to because it would have automatically started repairing it. Oh. It's going to get stopped. Yeah, it's going to get stopped. Yeah, some players like to combat drop it because you could send two workers here. One worker inside and one building a tunnel. Some people also combat drop that and grab that for themselves as well. Nice Raptor there. Shuts down a technical. Just like the previous game. Tumstep more on top of his oils. SiZe is the slower one to get his oils this time. But he does have a tunnel here, which is quite important. But the thing is that Ranger's probably going to get the oils. Even if you force fire the barrels there, I don't think it's close enough for the Ranger to stop it. So Rebel down at the bottom right gets stopped from capturing. Nice denied air with the Raptor. Those RPGs are literally going all the way across the map and gonna pick off that dozer. I think one viable thing here for the stealth to do is actually to make a hijacker quite early and just steal a dozer. It's a bit of an investment, $800. Where did that raptor even fire, man? The missile literally went off the map. Yeah, I do love liquid gold. Love the mountains on the left, the positioning of the oils, the different layers of territory on the right-hand side. How the terrain increases is very, very nice, and the explosive barrels. Bit of an awkward pop here from SiZe. You could probably still pop from there, I think, and still clear up these MDs. Is there any need to, though? Tumstep seems to have more oils. Seems to be a nice build, just going for one airfield and a couple of barracks. He's shutting down everything, really. Yeah, hijacker is in the mix. It's like Big SiZe is listening. A hijacker is here. If he steals a dozer. Oh, it could get revealed by the Raptors, but the Raptors have actually backed off at the wrong time. Oh, it's so close. The V finds it at the last second, but has lost the V, has lost the King Raptor. And Big SiZe is here now with plenty of quads. It's all basically on this tunnel. Yeah, those Raptors now, they can't land there, and these quads are in a very awkward position with some veterancy here as well. Maybe Tumstep going a little bit too hard on the Raptors, not focusing so much on the Vs and control. Maybe that 5 ace was a bit out of position as well, but now these quads are in the back. Especially with that vetted quad there, it does some serious damage. There's actually a TNT here. SiZe has just managed to get into the base, just walked it through. He's actually going to kill a V with it as well. Crazy, and loses that V. I think that might be game ending. Is like these quads are just doing too much damage, and the next wave is already on the way. Yeah, SiZe in a very comfortable position here. Tumstep still has the oils on the right, so if he could have held against this, I think the game would continue. But I think he's just taking too much damage from these quads. He needed to hold the first attack back there. Okay, this is better from Tumstep here. He is holding. He's building up the XP. He doesn't have any Chinooks over here, though. He's killing all of the quads. SiZe expanding to even a 5th supply. Yeah, 5th. No palace anywhere in sight. It is only the quads, but these quads still around the back. Oh, just wrecking everything, especially with the veterancy. They just dish out so much damage. Next wave of quads is already here. Kills a load of MDs. Chinooks have been brought back, actually. I thought they were dead, but apparently they're alive. Tumstep really needs to seal off the side and get search and destroy, and then he will be in a really good position. But until that point, SiZe is taking more and more money. He's got 2 oils here. Power plant is being picked off. Tumstep's now going to go low power. He's trying to rebuild it. Ooh, worker on the right is actually going to finish that 83% tunnel. Oh, he's not finishing it just yet. It's giving him a bit of time. Spectre gunship now on the bottom right oil. But we have a pop of the quads on the right. So just as Tumstep was holding, there's already quads now on the right. GG from Tumstep, GG from SiZe. SiZe takes his lead to 6-4. There's been 2 comebacks so far. First, Tumstep did a mini comeback and overtook SiZe. I think he took the scoreline to 4-2 from 2-0 down. And now SiZe has had a bit of a winning streak in a row and now extended his lead to 6-4 over Tumstep. So, you know, basically back to how it was in the start with a 2-0 lead. But it is Tumstep's... no, it's actually SiZe's matchup now. And Tumstep's map. SiZe matchup, I think. Tank GLA. Imminent victory. SiZe's victory is imminent. He will here play the tank against Tumstep's GLA. I actually favor Tumstep here with the GLA. I think he'll grab an oil and then seal off the map with loads of tunnels and stingers. So yeah, I'm predicting a 6-5 scoreline here, but could be wrong. SiZe attack. Anything can happen. Okay, loading into the next game. This will be the 11th game. Good night, Little Black Cat. Thank you for joining tonight. Or yeah, probably tonight for you, but it's today for me. I'm sure you can watch the rest in the morning. Hopefully there'll be no spoiler comments when you rewatch it. Down in the south position, we have the GLA Vanilla for the purple player. This is GC Tumstep, or Tumstep. All the way up in the top, we have the orange player with the China tank. This is BiG SiZe. Going for an oil cap, apparently. Imminent victory. You have an oil here, and oil over on the right-hand side. You got a third expansion there, although it's a little bit more awkward and difficult to expand to your third on this particular map. Tumstep making a couple of TNTs. Kick things off in case of a truck rush. Sometimes can stop the first flamer as well with a TNT. X-Scout predicted 7-5 for SiZe. Let's see. Got a double tunnel over here on the left. Is Tumstep paying attention here? Yeah, he is. And he'll see the red guard now as well. So he knows that SiZe is going for this oil cap. There's a bunker on the left-hand side. This red guard actually going for this oil. Yeah, don't always agree with doubling up tunnels. If you've got a tunnel there, you always need a secondary one here. He's actually going straight Scorpions after his first technical. Okay. I didn't even see that first one, actually. Thought, oh, he's going for the dozer hunt. Gets SiZe's first dozer. Could get the scrap there as well, but there is a gat on the other side of the crevasse or whatever you want to call it. Oh, SiZe gets denied. He's denied both oils so far. He's getting the scrap. SiZe can go back in the bunker. I think it would have been more beneficial just to crush the red guard there straight away. But he's still on it. He's still denying SiZe from getting it. Got double mines on the supplies. They are super perfect supplies. That one is living on the edge though a little bit, because the mines often mess up the trucks. Tumstep coming in. He's going for the kill. He's going for the throat. Going for the second dozer. No, he's not. He's going back. Scorpion push on the left-hand side. I think so far advantage Tumstep the way he keeps denying this. The SiZe hasn't done any significant damage or any damage at all. Tumstep could also get a super tech here. Is he going to go for it though? No, he's not. He's just going to back off. Yeah, so far Tumstep playing this absolutely perfectly. SiZe losing a flamer there for free in the mid. Ooh, Tumstep gets a super tech. Is it a super tech though? Did the scrap disappear or did he get it? I need to just double check. Ooh. SiZe to the mines, the Scorpion. Oh, I think he's missed the super tech opportunity 2 times. I think that first one just deleted itself. And I think that one just disappeared in time, which is his own fault really, because he killed it ages ago. He could get it here though. Yeah. He's gonna be... Oh no, I don't know. Has he got it? I don't even know. Oh yeah, he's got it. He's got it. Okay. Tumstep probably won the game then. It's still possible for the tank. SiZe needs to kill that, stabilize, and then push out with a big army. But if the micro is good enough on that super tech, which so far is not paying attention all the time, and it's getting a bit messy here, isn't it? I think he needs to back off in that position now. I don't think you can hold that. Waste the Scorpion. Just go inside of the tunnel. Go and live the fight another day elsewhere. Tumstep is grabbing the second oil, or first and second oil at the same time. Tech RPG. You do not want to run into Battle Masters though. Oh, he's going to pick off one with the RPGs. Okay, that's good. And then back off. It's building up the XP. But this Scorpion on the left has just killed both trucks. So yeah, Tumstep, it is looking like a 7-5. Shaping up to be that way. But still possible for SiZe. But every Battle Master he loses though. I think the ice cream van is on my estate again. I've got my window closed and I think it's still far away, but I can hear the ice cream van. Those of you who have been watching the streams for a few years, you will know about the ice cream van. It's like as soon as I start a video, as soon as I start a stream, and I got my window open in the summer, the ice cream van literally rocks up right outside my house with this music on full, blaring on 20 volume. 20 out of 20. Or 100 even. Maximum volume. Game continues. SiZe pushing a little bit on this right hand side, but I can't really see it doing that much. There's already tunnels here, Scorpions, RPGs. I think the super tech is still alive, is it? Well, I'm not sure where it is at the minute. Tumstep's even going for SiZe's oil. SiZe has got his oil now. Big pop of Scorpions here in the middle. There is a chance that tunnel can go down and these Scorpions can get stuck here. But there's also a big chance, even if that happens, all of these Battle Masters are dead. And I think that's going to happen, yeah. Dark9 says he wants to see more tunnels in the mid. Yeah, agree now that Tumstep has 5k in the bank. Yeah, Tumstep with a big lead here. Look at the XP. He's even got a worker in the back of SiZe's base. Yeah, that's normally something Big SiZe likes to do. He's sending Battle Masters there. But I don't know if he sees it, actually. He's probably sending it more so on the right. Look at the veterancy here. It's got a Vet 3 Scorpion. It's taking out the war factory. Tech RPG comes in as well. Lots of RPGs, lots of veterancy on the Scorpions. Even more now. He's got 2 Vet 3 Scorpions. Yeah. Tumstep's GLA is just so good. Against the Chinas especially. Ooh. Technical goes down. I'm not sure that was the same super tech from before though. I think it was only a grenade tech. Tumstep getting the bounty money now for all these kills. He's winning a tank engagement against the tank general, and when that happens, you know things are going downhill for you. SiZe is around the back though with a flamer taking out that tunnel, but he's losing his prop now. I don't think he's got any way of stopping these Scorpions. Look at the veterancy here. 3 now, Vet 3 Scorpions. Third supply now going up for Tumstep. He's prioritized the palace and the market. He's got a battle bus out as well. And Big SiZe is very big dead here, I think. Battle bus now coming in as well. Not fully loaded, I don't think. But all this is extra XP and bounty money for Tumstep. And Tumstep only has to win 1 more to equalize and bring it to a 6-6 decider situation. If it goes to a decider, by the way, we'll have a super weapon general mirror on Oil Rampage, which could be legendary. GG, well played.
You have been defeated.
Tumstep takes another one. 6-5 is the score. Edge of your seat stuff. He just needs to win 1 more, like I said, to equalize. A Big SiZe will not want it to go to a decider, that is for sure. He will now play with a GLA. I don't know. I think it's kind of 50-50 here. I think you favor the GLA, but tank still has every way of winning. Or every chance to win. Okay then, here it goes. Tumstep will now play with a tank in the top. Size of the GLA in the bottom. So yeah, down in the top position with the orange GLA Vanilla now fighting to take this entire challenge, or he's had a couple of opportunities actually to take this entire challenge. Just needs to win 1 more. This is the orange player, Big SiZe. All the way up in the north position with the purple, with the China tank. This is GC Tumstep. Going for double supply, double war factory. I actually prefer this to the oil cap build that we just saw. Mohammed in the chat says, can he do it with the tank? I think with this build, he's got a better chance than what SiZe did. I'd work here from SiZe. Is now heading over to the right. I like that position on the tunnel because you're protecting the oil. And there's a good chance that if you're up here, you can just lose that position. So yeah, I like this positioning. First unit is out for Tumstep, which is a flamer. Mohammed says, can you do an all-in build with a helix? Can that work here? No, it can't. Not with a tank. Not unless SiZe plays absolutely awful, because the China tank helix builds 5 seconds slower than the other Chinas. Do you know that? Oh, okay. That was kind of important there. And he's got the scrap as well. Yeah, very, very important loss there for Tumstep. And now, because of that situation, he's also probably going to lose the outpost. Very, very important engagement there. Flamer walking straight into a TNT. And SiZe has got a scrapped up tech, grenade tech. It's going to be an uphill battle from there. He is going for a helix behind it. Tumstep is. But I'm pretty sure SiZe is going to scout that. Because this technical running around is going to at some point come into the base, I think. He's making a couple of gats here and there. Yeah, the main way that Tumstep can win now is by a surprise element of this helix. But if he doesn't scrap deny that... Oh, no, he didn't do it. He's got a super tech. Yeah, he's got a super tech. I think it's over. The only way now is a surprise element from this helix. SiZe does get denied on the right side. Yeah, remember that Tumstep did choose this map. So far, based on the game, you would say that the GLA is massively overpowered against the tank. But I think that Flamer running into a TNT from the very beginning did make a big difference. This Helix is coming in, but I think it's quite committed now, isn't it? It's going to die. It's going to die to the RPGs. Yeah, he tries to evac it, but that's it. It's going to be GG, I think. Tumstep losing the Helix. They're a very, very expensive unit to lose for the tank. Because then tank enters like 375 each. It builds 5 seconds slower, the Helix does. And the Helix is like 1,800 something. Plus the bunker upgrade is like an additional 400. So you're talking over 2k. Okay, Gatlin on the right-hand side. Going to pick off a quad. But that Gat is also very low. It's making a run for it. Tumstep trying to bust through the middle now. Does garrison himself a building here, but SiZe is on the refinery as well, and on a third. But this Flamer is coming in. But SiZe is coming in with a TNT on the left. XCal in the chat says 7-5 was his prediction, and it might be the first time he's ever got a prediction right. Also, we're doing an All-Stars next. I don't know, because Marikar is AFK. Logica, I haven't heard of him. We'll see. I might have to spend some time with the missus, to be honest, and come back later. But we'll see. Okay, push from SiZe now on the left-hand side. Tumstep in the middle building a supply. Trucks here have been picked off. Yeah, Tumstep really fighting from behind here. This Helix has come in. It's gone really low, but he's going to garrison this middle building with a lot of tank hunters. So if he can hold on the left and keep collecting on the middle, I just think SiZe has got too many points where he can attack from. Helix living on the edge. Those is trying to rebuild this, or repair the supply rather. I think Tumstep needed to focus more on the ground units in the beginning. This Helix is waste. And the supply has been sold. SiZe floating 8k. Dozer gets picked off. Yeah, Tumstep. It's looking worse and worse for him. I think maybe that Helix was a little bit too soon. Maybe more Battlemasters, Outposts, Flamers in the beginning. Big pop here from SiZe. Bit risky against the Flamer. So close like that. Could have lost a lot of quads. GG's from Tumstep. Well played there from SiZe in the end. GLA comes out on top
You
both
have
times
been defeated.
in that particular matchup. But yeah, maybe Tumstep should have not built the Helix so fast, and also maybe chosen a different map. Yeah, I think the Helix was a little bit too quick. Walking his Flamer onto a TNT from the very beginning did play a big part in that. So yes, Big SiZe will win 7-5. Excal got the prediction right. Very, very well played indeed. Yeah, there's a 2v2 tournament going on. One of the sets that we need to play is me and Logica against SiZe and Vivid. And apparently players are free today. SiZe wants to play now. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like a 20-minute break in myself anyway. Okay, cool. Well, GG's for now. Cheers everyone that joined today. 7-5 for Tumstep in the end. We'll see if there's a 2v2 later on. Trying to see what players are available, but I need a short break anyway. I need to grab some food and stuff, so... yeah, we will see. Watch this space. GG, we well played. And I'll see you very, very soon. Jeez.